Hey folks, this is BestInSlot. Welcome back to our coverage of the early Cretaceous pack for Jurassic World Evolution 2. We've already taken to the seas with the Chronosaurus, we've checked out the adorable Velociraptor, and today we're taking, well, now I suppose, we're taking to the skies with Dsungaripterus. So, releases in hatchings of 5 at a time. As you can see, minimum population of 3. There's your rock, water, sand, and fish requirements. I'm just going to pop into the genome library very quickly so you can check out some statistics. Appeal 67. It's actually really low down. It's actually the least appealing pterosaur in the entire game, and with a base dominance of 34, I believe it is joint lowest, yes, with the Dimorphodon. So Dsungaripterus is a lover, not a fighter, to say the least. Now, we've once again got all those random colour combinations. Let's check out the exit animation and then a bunch of other stuff. Here we go. There we go, nice and, they're very eager, aren't they? They're very desperate to kind of get out there. Let's have a look at our Dsungaripterus with its skinny little human legs. Absolutely terrifying. Love its little tail, though. That's very cute, pointing out there. And the texture, I mean, again, look at that texture work. Isn't it beautiful? The material there, the scaling, well, sort of scaling going on. I love how it kind of stops there around the wings. And then you get this real leathery, again, that bat-like texture we always see in Jurassic Park, Jurassic World pterosaurs. But you see the veins, as it's meant to be, you know, thin and letting the light through it, even if technically it doesn't. And a little bit of the pattern there as well, these sort of splotches of green over at the top of the wing, and there's a claws there, and there's this big old head. It's fantastic looking. This is, again, really stood out in the trailer as one of the better looking pterosaurs in the game. I think seeing it like this really hammers that home. Has that really unique, fascinating Dsungaripterus head shape. The model work here, I think in particular, it's just impeccably detailed. Really fantastic stuff. Love the crest pattern as well. Definitely one of the more interesting one amongst all the pterosaurs. The eyes are adorable. And then we've got that really funky beak shape and long venom-like tongue there. Very, where the hell am I going? Very, very cool in general. Let's check out some skin colorations. We've got this purple one here with the sort of the white marks there and the grey there. That's Mangrove Forest and Rana. This is Death Valley and Papyrana, the one we just saw over here. And this side, oh, very cool. We've got Quillian Mountains and Chalcarana. And here we've got the Yukon River and Rana, love a bit of Rana, and the Great Sandy Desert, which you can see with this much brighter colouring texture, and Papyrana again. Let's pop out a few more. I've got a bunch of them ready to rock. I love it. They do a little... Oh, did you see... If you just watched this one here, that the last one to come out, I'll play that again for you in slow motion. I think that's a unique animation, though. They don't just fly out or hop out and then stop and then take off like the others do. They actually sprint. They literally sprint along. And the last one doesn't just sprint along. It sprints along the concrete there, and then it hops down and sort of jumps mid-sprint onto the metal bar and then takes off. They are mildly terrifying, to say the least. I want to watch that again. I'm very excited to hopefully see that again and pay attention. Oh, there we go. And there you go. That is our first look at the rock nesting, which is a new thing in the game. Now, I haven't done anything special here with this rock. I literally just plonked it down on the ground, just slapped it down there, and it's working beautifully. They've... Ooh, off you go. There you go. Spread those legs out, buddy. They are terrifying, aren't they? Now, what we need is a good fish-eating animation, and that is perfectly timed. Thank you, buddy. Just kind of donking your head in there. I've got to say, I'm not so... The actual fish that we can see are substantially larger than the mouth of the Dsungaripterus. Much, much, much larger. It's coming in. Yeah, just fairly chill. Head down, a couple of snaps, grab a fish, chunk it down. Looks good. I really do love that. You just saw it there taking off from that rock in the distance. It's really, really cool. And of course they will still perch on your viewing areas and on flags and all that kind of jazz, but it's a nice little preening animation. A little shake there. Yeah, cool, right? Whoop. Right, let's release one. Oh, hello, no, let's check this out while they're all hanging around together doing their thing. Synchronized eating. Next sport to join the Olympics. Oh, isn't that such an improvement? So you can just plonk a rock down there, and I guess maybe, I don't know if it's random or AI generated, or if each rock has just had sort of points registered where the pterosaurs can sit, but it looks really cool. There we go, folks. That's about as good as it's going to get. Little kill animation there. I think it's always difficult with these to see if there's anything actually new going on. But what we can do now is release them into the public. We're going to ramp up their comfort needs and hopefully they're going to break out and do some people hunting, which I'm really curious to see if there's a new animation lurking in there. So let's do that right now. Well, folks, I was actually about to give up then. I was thinking maybe like the Dimorphodon, the Dsungaripterus, is unable to break out of the aviary, but it does appear that it's... Oh my... Okay, one second. Let me just get rid of some trees here. It does appear it is actually able to. It took quite a long time, I'm not going to lie, but it did manage to break out. It's a danger to guests. It's hungry. Let's see what happens. Yo! Oh, that's awesome. That's a really cool animation. I don't know, I kind of expected it to just copy the Dimorphodon, but well, that is a brand new animation. That is awesome looking. Right, we obviously need to see it again. Leave the corpse alone. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is going to be the guy it's going to happen to. This lad over here. Poor guy. Let's watch this again and hopefully... There we go. Okay, so let's talk about it briefly. It's a little ridiculous that the guest seems to die from the initial pull-up, but I mean, it kind of looks more like they're meant to be knocked out, and that's why the Dsungaripterus darts back to the ground, you know, clamps the jaws around the neck, rips up, and guarantees the kill. Maybe the initial fall just kind of dazes the human a little bit. It'd be cool if they were like, meh, but they're not. But the fact that it grabs them around the leg and tries to tug them up, it's so cool. I love that they've thought to do this. Because you know what, folks? If we're totally honest, the amount of times a Dsungaripterus will naturally break out in your game and kill a guest is just so obnoxiously rare that the chances of you ever seeing it are very, very slim unless you purposely set out to do it. So the fact that they bothered to make this really awesome animation is awesome, yeah. Love you, Tsunga. You might be my favourite pterosaur in the game after that. Unironically, after that kill, you may have hit the #1 spot. I want to see it one more time. Oh, that makes me so happy. Alright, cool. So that is the Dsungaripterus human kill animation. Now we need to test it out on a couple of dinosaurs, maybe some goats, stuff like that. It's actually a really interesting pterosaur to just watch. It kind of chitters its beak every now and again, making these little kind of noises. We should be able to see it again, actually. See that little click-clack? It sounds like a xenomorph. Honestly. I just thought you'd want to see that animation with all the different colours. Now, as far as I could tell, the Dsungaripterus is not hunting. They look so good. They weren't hunting the ghosts. They've been here for a long time and they seemed more determined to kill each other rather than the ghosts. So I figured I'd try and see if that is a thing in particular, and if they'll hunt the Homolocephales basically as soon as they appear, or if it is a goat-specific problem. Oh, damn! Whole new animation right there as well. Oh, and it's got little pieces of meat. Is that new? I don't think they did that in the past. Oh, okay, very cool. So we saw it. It swings down. It knocks the goat over. The goat actually falls like onto its back, kind of splays around like it's being. Oh, we've got a homolocephaly hunt going on over here as well. Like it's like a turtle, essentially. And then the Dsungaripterus actually does like a rotation in the sky, does like a loop, swings back down, clamps down on the neck. Let's see how it goes with the homolocephaly. Right, sorry, I need to make sure we're in a good position here. Yeah, same idea, I think. Yes, so it's the same animation for the homolocephaly and the goat, but it's a really cool animation. Knock it to the ground. That dinosaur, that goat thing goes, "Mah, mah." This is the official terminology, in case you're curious. And then it swoops back around. Right, so we can get a better view of this. We're here with Goat Cam. It's like cops or something. Go, get up, go, get up. Can't get up. You tried, buddy. You tried. It's a really cool animation. I kind of just want to keep getting all these different angles to make sure we can really just appreciate it, you know? Okay, here we go. Cool. Okay, I think we've seen that enough times. I do want to try it out with something a little bit bigger. We know they can also hunt Struthiomimuses, you know, dinosaurs of that approximate size. I'm now also wondering if maybe the Velociraptors will have a unique kill animation on them, and maybe we have to try that out as well. Let's go do that. Okay, I've tried the Dsungaripterus against Struthiomimus. I've also got some compies in here, just in case. And I've tried it against the Minmi, which I'm not going to show you, because the idea was to just test out if maybe they've stuck a unique combination between the two new species. But it looks like the Dsungaripterus, because of its relatively low size, you know, is dimorphodon-sized at the end of the day, or it's acting with the same sort of limitations as a dimorphodon, I should say. It seems that it can't really hunt anything bigger than the homolocephaly. Now, Drysaurus is too big as well. The Dsungaripteruses are starving to death rather than attacking it, so it does seem it to be very limited to the very, very small herbivores and indeed the goats. So with that tested out, what we're going to do now is go check out the Velociraptor to just see if there's any unique animation there when attacking the Dsungaripterus. Let's go. So, unless I'm totally crazy, there's no interaction here either. I suspect the Dsungaripterus is just too small to try to even hunt the Velociraptor in the first place, and then the Velociraptor can't, you know, get the kill that it usually would. I'm trying to remember about the Pterosaur Velociraptor attack animation, and I'm not convinced there was one with the Dimorphodon in the first place. I think it may have been exclusively the Pteranodon and the slightly larger pterosaurs like that. As I say, many people will try this out and will discover new animations and new combinations that I can't on my own, but I've been here for a very long time and they're all starving to death. So I'm taking that to mean that there isn't an interaction there. So that would actually be it for the Dsungaripterus, but there's at least two incredible new animations there with the small herbivores. And why did I put goat separately to that last time? I don't know. With the small herbivores and indeed the human hunting animation, two very, very cool things. I love the noises it makes. I love the design. I love the... I love so much about it, actually. The colour patterns and the texture work. Fantastic looking pterosaur. Probably my favourite in the entire game now. And hopefully you've enjoyed this showcase of the animations and behaviours and all that kind of jazz. One more video left to go in terms of the species showcases. We'll be back a little bit later on with the Minimi. Come back then, throw me a like if you enjoyed the video. I'll see you lovely folks next time. Oh, and stick around for some glamour shots. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.
Reaching out.